What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another episode of Chicago Bears Central. On today's episode, me, Bobby, C-Dubb, and Cognac Boys, we in the building. We're going to be talking about
Yes,
some
sir.
news that happened with Byron Pringle, and then we'll also be talking about some of the prospects that we want to see the Bears draft in this upcoming draft. We'll get into all that and more on today's episode of Chicago Bears Central.
You are now tuned in to Chicago Bears Central.
All right, so unfortunately, before we can start about anything draft related, Byron Pringle got arrested for doing some dumb shit. Motherfucker got caught doing donuts on a suspended license. This is what I not only talk about the issue with like athletes just doing dumb shit from time to time, but do you guys expect any type of punishment to come down from the Bears to Pringle because of this? What do you guys think? Who want to take it away first?
It might be. He might get some kind of punishment. He might get some lighter fine or something. He might even miss a game. Let's just say he just missed a game. But the punishment is everybody knows he's a freaking idiot now. That's the punishment. Dude, you rich. Stop doing donuts outside in the public street. And you got a suspended license, bro. First of all, how you got a suspended license, bro? Come on. Let's get it together, bro. That's all I got for him. That's just some dumb shit. Now, we didn't even know you, but now we know this is what we know of you now. That's what we know of Pringle now. Like, bro, you do dumb shit.
And he had his son in the car with him and got confrontational with the police when you were in the wrong. Bro, first of all, if you rich and you know you got a suspended license, why isn't somebody driving for you? Secondly, he was driving a Hellcat Charger. I'm not gonna lie to you. I may have wanted to do some donuts in that motherfucker too, right? The difference is I'm not a fucking millionaire. You ain't gotta worry. Like, I'm not getting caught doing that shit. Go ahead, Bobby.
Man, I just don't understand. I get it, but you already know Hellcats. Those are the red targets on the street. Like anytime an officer sees a Hellcat, they like, oh, you this motherfucker up to something. Because I rode in one of them before. And let me tell you something. My other uncle, he damn near got one close to the Hellcat, and he pushing the engine every time we get some open, some open space from anybody. But anyway, on to the disciplinary thing. Look, we don't know how Ryan Post or Eberflus gonna be, and they might try to make an example out of this young guy.
This is true.
You never know. They might try to set the standard like this is a no nonsense organization now. We finna lay the hammer down. Some people might be like, fine them, go ahead, keep them away from the team for a game or two or whatever in preseason, but whatever. They might say, no, we gonna do something harder. But hey, we just gotta wait to see how it play out at this point.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, I don't want to judge anybody just by one stupid thing they did. Let's be clear. This is stupid. There's no excuse for that. This is dumb. But everything that he's talked about, the way that he's talked about joining this team, the excitement that he has to joining this team, I'm still excited to have him on the team. And I hope, if they do suspend him for a game, hopefully it's just a preseason game or something like that. Who knows? We'll see what ends up coming down as far as like with charges and whatnot. But hopefully this is a wake-up call to a lot of people. Like, don't let nothing stupid, man, keep you away from your dream, man. Like, at the end of the day, I know he only signed a 1-year deal here, but it's one of those deals where it's a prove it deal. He very well could be here for a while if it works out and he plays the way that some people are expecting him to play. You don't want to see anybody, a young guy, could possibly mess up their future by doing something stupid, like doing donuts in the Hellcat. Like I said, I understand it. Like the car person in me understands it, bro. Because I rented a motherfucking Mustang that went 200 miles an hour, and I ain't gonna lie to you, I ain't even gonna hold you. I definitely was in the motherfucking football field doing donuts. But look,
pushing it. You already know.
But with that being said, I ain't just signed a $4 to $6 million contract either. So, shouts out to Byron Pringle. Hopefully this is a wake up call for him. Hopefully the Bears don't come down on him too hard. And hopefully, everything goes back and, he still has a very productive season for the Chicago Bears. But main part we came up here for today to talk about some of our draft prospects. Now, I attacked it from a realistic standpoint and try to look at like who may fall to the Bears, who may not, rather than who I just want to see them draft, because Watson would have been number one on my list. But I didn't make him number one because I really do expect him to be gone by the time the Bears draft.
Yep, me too.
So I'll try to be realistic with it. Who wants to go with first? Who they want or see the Bears drafting at number 39?
I guess I'll go at the second pick, at the 39th pick. I got Bernard Raymond, offensive tackle from Central Michigan. 6'6", 303 pounds. He was an exchange student from Austria. He got excellent feet, and he's a monster when it comes to strength, dude. Just monster strength. So I'm going to go with him. And obviously, I'll take any other good offensive lineman. But this is the guy I pinpointed right here, Mr. Bernard Raymond. And I don't even know if I pronounced his last name right.
Okay.
For sure.
All right, Bobby.
Me personally, I'm just like you. I know Christian Watson. I think that man gonna be gone. He ain't falling. So I'm gonna go with Treylan Barnes, wide receiver from Arkansas. Big guy. Definitely had a solid season last year with Arkansas or Arkansas, however y'all pronounce it.
Arkansas, bro. Man, where you from, man?
Hey, I had a couple of my Southerners pronounce it like that, just jokingly. So, Hey, shout out to them. You know how I go. 66 receptions, 1,100 yards, 11 touchdowns. Man, the belief is that he gonna fall simply because his 40-yard dash run wasn't that good compared to the others. But man, when you look at the tape, this guy can go up and grab that thing, and he ain't scared to be physical. So I like to pick up if they can snatch him up.
All right. My pick is very kind of similar to yours with that. I went with George Pickens out of Georgia. 6'3", 200 pounds. He ran a 4.47 40-yard dash. He has a 125-inch jump and a 33-inch vertical. Come on, man. Listen. That is the type of pick, like,
yes, sir.
And when I looked at I looked at a lot of mock drafts before I tried it, because like I said, I wanted this to be realistic. I wanted my list to kind of be realistic on who the Bears could actually draft, and he popped up in a lot of them that somebody who could fall to the Bears. And while he's not somebody that really stood out to me initially coming into this draft, because of course, I had my names that I wanted the Bears to go after. Looking at his raw skill, I'm like, hey, he may not develop into a one, right? He may not. But I like the size, I like the speed, I like the athleticism, and I think he could be a nice big target for Justin Fields in that wide receiver core.
Good pick from both of you guys. That's good picks from both of y'all.
Like it.
All right, next up, number 48. Who you got? C-Dubb.
Oh, for the second round, 48 pick in that second round, I'm gonna go with something different. Let me explain. See, I know. We got that safety out there. You got that safety out there, and Eddie Jackson. And he a ball hawking safety. He's a playmaking safety. So we need somebody to complement him. So I want to go with my pick to be Lewis Sine. Lewis Sine from the Georgia Bulldogs. 6'2", 200 pounds. He is a tackling machine. You not breaking the tackle. I like his height. I like his weight. And if you look at the tape, he makes incredible tackles. You're not going forward when he try to get you on the ground. I'm going with Lewis Senior. Be a perfect compliment to that boy Eddie Jackson out there in the back.
Okay. I like that pick. I like that a lot.
See, you trying to, bro? You can't be trying to think like
C-Dubb did. I like that. Go ahead, Bobby. What you got?
So I was thinking on the same side of C-Dubb. We heard from reports from minicamp that the Bears were getting Tevin Jenkins in the offensive lineup and on the line, and then getting Larry Borum in there with some of the other guys that they pick up. So I feel like that these guys they didn't leak too much information, so we don't know if they saw something good from the O-line or something bad. So with speculation, I just went ahead and said, hey, Jalen Johnson needs some help on the other side. So with the second pick of the second round, Chicago Bears will select Cody Elam from Florida, cornerback. 6'2", 192 pounds, 4.39 40-yard dash speed. He's aggressive. He's good on breaking at the ball. And, man, he's pretty damn good playing zone defense. He's not scared to be physical. I mean, there's some things he need to work on, but that's what any player coming out of the draft. But I definitely like this guy.
All right, fair enough. I like both your picks. I'm going with offensive tackle, and I'm going to murder his last name, Daniel Falele. Falale. But the reason why I'm going with this kid, and like again, I looked at a lot of mock drafts. 6'9", 379 pounds.
6'9"
at an offensive tackle. He played
big guy.
He played 900 run block snaps and only allowed four sacks, 4 hits, and only 13 hurries allowed in those snaps. A big guy, a huge guy who almost by his size alone. It's going to be difficult for a lot of defensive players to get around. Now, this may be a bit of a stretch for the Chicago Bears at the 48th pick. 43rd pick. There's some rumors that they can get him even later. And if they can, hey, I'm not saying that he's going to necessarily work out to be this perennial starter for us on the offensive line. But I love the guy's size. And when you look at trying to get protection for Fields as well as somebody who can run block for Montgomery, I like the kid a lot.
Oh, that's a good. No, that's a big man right there.
Big pick.
Big Cat Williams. Big Cat Williams.
84 pounds.
Damn.
Bruh, like man.
Damn.
85-inch wingspan.
Damn. Boy,
that is
like 3 people.
Dude. Hey, bro, that's what I'm saying.
That's gonna work.
That's a big guy.
Bro, I'm just after this. If you guys haven't seen him before, just go Google pictures of this dude.
I'm gonna Google this man.
Seeing him stand next to regular humans is just like, hey man,
he's talking about regular humans.
I guess he's from Australia too, so you know them Australians. Hey, they already built
different breed. Yeah, that's a different breed.
Hey, them boys play rugby and shit, hard bodies.
Yes.
So, hey, it's just somebody who stood out to me. Like again, before me doing this research, he ain't never popped up on my radar. But after looking at a bunch of mock drafts and stuff, I'm like, listen, y'all just sold me on this dude.
It's the Mountain.
Yeah,
from Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. He's gonna be out there popping heads. All right, so who you got up next, man?
Okay, for that third pick, for that third round, 71st pick. Mm-hmm. Let me preface this by saying this. I know you guys want, when you look at your wide receiver, you want them big 6'2", 6'3" wide receivers, 200-pound receivers. You know, you want them big TK, what's that guy? DK Metcalf type players. But no, I look at those real playmakers, those speeders, those man, they could change the game in one instance. I'll give you I forget it. I'm just gonna tell you this. Calvin Austin III. Y'all heard him before because I talked about him on this show before. This dude run a 4.3 40. And also it was some kind of discrepancy that it was a 4.02, which would have been a world record beyond football. So he is a speed demon. And coaches say he's not a runner. He's a football player that is an excellent runner with the ball. And he's an excellent pass catcher. And he can play special teams. So Calvin Austin III from Memphis. 5'8", 170 pounds, baby. Let's go and get him, baby. Okay. Let's get him.
Not bad. Okay. Not bad. My pick for the third round would be, since the Bears probably be like, all right, cool, let me still go ahead and try to grab somebody for my guy, Justin Fields. We're going to go with the offensive lineman, Dylan Parham from Memphis, 6'2", 311 pounds, former tight end. So he has some quickness, has some elusiveness. One discrepancy that they put out there is that the guy have short arms, but I don't really think that damn matter. I got short arms. Y'all see this thing. It don't really matter. But they saying my boy can be physical. My boy, he strikes well off the line. He's quick off the line. So, man, Chicago Bears, third round, Dylan Parham.
Okay. All right. No, I'm mad at that one. Third round for me, out of Oklahoma, Nick Bonito, an edge. He can either play defensive end, or he can play linebacker, depending on the system. 6'3", nice size. When you look at us getting rid of Khalil Mack, this guy could be somebody you can potentially bring in and build up if you develop correctly, who can. I'm not saying at all like he's going to be Khalil Mack. I'm not saying that at all. But I'm saying a nice prospect who you're not really giving up or drafting him too high if he's there at the third round. I really do like this kid's potential.
Hey, nothing wrong with that, my guy. Nothing wrong with that.
He went with a rusher.
You surprised me with that, no lie.
Yeah, I'm surprised us with a rusher. Why did you feel that we needed to go on and get a rusher?
I see.
I can see it now.
At the third pick, right? The first 2 picks I went off need. Offensive line, wide receiver. Those are needs. The third pick, I try to look at as a more of a possible best available and highest upside. So while we may not need it right now, but if this kid develops the way that some people talk about him developing and the chance that he could be, he could easily be a steal in that third round. A player that we look back in 2 or 3 years and be like, did we really get this dude in the third round? Yeah, we got him in the third round. So
yeah,
I'm feeling that.
I can see that too because I believe that the Bears they pulled that Khalil Mack trade off of wanting to see if Travis Gibson can make that jump because he played, he wasn't too bad last year. So they probably made that move for Khalil Mack, like, let me build some draft capital. Let me see what Travis Gibson can do and we save a little money on the side as well.
Yeah, man, Chicago Bears, come holler at us. We got the picks, baby.
The one thing that I want to say, okay, so we finished our draft thing now. I've been monitoring this because C-Dubb, I've been telling you there's still a chance he could come. Did you see your boy Ogunjobi's Instagram post?
No, I did.
Give me some.
Let me know some.
All I'm saying, bro, is don't be surprised if Ogunjobi still ends up on the Chicago Bears, fam.
Larry Ogunjobi.
Nah, you ain't say it right. We need to hear that accent with it, boy.
Larry Ogunjobi.
So it's a picture of him in the gym, and he says a path deferred is not a path denied. Keep going. I'm just saying. Now maybe I'm reading too much into it. Because I told you I have been watching this Ogunjobi shit literally, but for any chance that he still becomes a Chicago Bear. And I'm telling you guys, I will not be surprised at all if he passes the next physical. If they give him another physical, let's say at the start of training camp or the opening of preseason, and he passes it, don't be surprised if Larry Ogunjobi still becomes a Chicago Bear.
Let's go.
Do not be surprised.
Hey,
you see, okay. That'll be my
the whole fan base right there.
I accept that, baby, because you know how I feel about Larry Ogunjobi. He is a wrecking ball of a defensive tackle, dude.
He looked like
I know he wasn't taking care of himself or something. He failed the physical, but it seems like he dedicated. What I hear, I got to start getting into, and I thought it was over. I got to start getting into it with Larry Ogunjobi,
bro. And
look at Haize.
Let me just 100% for anybody who's going to be in the comments like Haize is reaching. Listen, I understand I may very well be reaching, but that's how bad I want this boy to still be on the Chicago Bears.
Yes, sir.
Like they may re-sign him and say, hey, listen, because of the physical, let's go ahead and try to do a 1-year deal. Your body holds up. You play a certain amount of snaps. We got you next season. We're gonna be spending money next season anyway.
Facts.
But I'm telling you, man. Listen,
maybe they give him the same contract.
I got a feeling that at the end of the day, Larry Ogunjobi is Chicago Bear. I'm telling you guys.
Yes,
and if that happens, I'm telling you, listen, that almost changes the whole, like, because he can possibly be so good for us on that defensive end that if we still get him amongst the other deals that we've made, amongst whoever we draft, it completely changes the outlook of what you want to rate this offseason almost, bro. Like, man. I'm telling you guys, I really do think Ogunjobi's still going to be, if he plays for any team this season, I think it's going to be the Chicago Bears.
Okay, now can I ask both of you guys one quick question?
Yeah.
Knowing how good Ogunjobi is, now say that you thought the Bears would go the next season and win 5 games.
Yep.
Is he a big difference maker to the Chicago Bear defense? Could he, add 3 games to that 5 games, or is he that much of a difference maker?
I would have to see how the whole defense comes together first, right? He's definitely a difference maker on the defense. I think he's easily a player that can take your defense up a level by himself. But the defense has so many questions, right? We don't have those for sure things on defense that we're used to having anymore that I can't answer that, just to be fair.
Bobby.
I mean, I see the same thing too. As you, Haize. I see that there can be some challenges with this defense, but I also think that the Chicago Bears are in a good place to, if not, I think they're going to be in the middle of the pack or slightly better defensively simply because of the cornerstone pieces, Eddie Jackson, Jalen Johnson. You still got Robert Quinn. You still got Roquan Smith. Then you got some other guys on some proven deals with potential. So I don't think they're going to be terrible. I think they're going to be very competent and pretty damn good. And now to finally answer the question, Ogunjobi, I think he's going to, if they can get him, he will be impactful, but essentially it's on the offense. The damn goal of the game is to score points. So they can be dominant as much as they want or be competent and hold people as much as they want. But at the end of the day, we need to see improvement from that offense. So
absolutely.
Sure. And I would love to see Ogunjobi get a sack on Aaron Rodgers.
Hey, let's go.
Like,
I want everybody to sack Aaron Rodgers. Did you see how this fool got that ponytail in the sideline?
Two things to see. I want to see. I don't care what Bears player it is to lift Aaron Rodgers up off his feet and just like
take the 15.
Exactly. Just take it. Take it.
Take a 15.
I just want us to beat. I just want us to beat the Cheeseheads, man. I just want us to beat the Cheeseheads.
For real. Well, we definitely need to beat them this time.
Especially after this Bucks Bull series, bro. Like, there's too many Cheeseheads, man.
Man,
like, for real. I'm sick of them.
Man,
I am sick of them.
All right, fellas. Anything else before we go today?
No, y'all know what to do. Y'all go and tune in to Chicago Bear Central. Y'all comment on this video. Y'all like it too. And y'all keep showing love to us because we gonna keep showing love to y'all. It's a big week this week, like I said last video. But let's keep pushing forward, baby. Let's get it.
Definitely. Go ahead and check out the game, man. Everybody rocking. We building something here on all these platforms and building the team. Go ahead and lock in with each and every one of us and our people that we call our brothers, because this is a brotherhood right here. We running this thing. Let's go. Definitely.
What we've built so far, man, has been amazing. And like I said, I can't wait till we actually have games to talk about because that's going to be crazy. And I'm sure we're going to get into some heated debates at times. I can't wait to see what Uberflus's offense looks like. I'm not worried about the defense. I'm not worried about the defense for some reason. Like, I think it's going to be competent, right? We may not have some of the skill level we need to get past some games, but I think that the scheme's going to be good. Facts. I just can't wait to see what this offense looks like, man. What Fields looks like in the second year, man. I'm just ready to see football.
Hey, go, Chicago baby. Bears, I'm ready to bring out the Caroline shades. Let's go.
There you go. And do not move to Arlington Heights. Come on, man.
Go, man. If you belong in Chicago, y'all been the Chicago Bears forever. It seems like 300 years. Don't try to change something up now. Don't let Miss Lightfoot change up the game now. She trying to be stingy. Let's get up. Man, I ain't gonna do that. Ain't no political stuff up here.
Yeah, don't do that.
We ain't doing none of that up here.
Doing that. I would have. You would have been watching the video like, damn, Haize, cut that part. Yes, I cut it out.
I was gonna say something, but I'm gonna sit right here like this. Y'all know what this means, Chicago.
There you go.
Okay,
go ahead, let's get up out of here, man.
Hey, go ahead, check us out at Cognac Boys on all social media platforms. Then head over and check my guy out at CEO Haize. Y'all know what to do.
You can follow us collectively at Shy Bear Central. You can send us any feedback, questions, comments, concerns. ChicagoBearCentral@gmail.com. Lastly, if you want to leave us a text and or voicemail, you can do so at 773-270-2799. That is it from us for today. We will see you lovely and beautiful people next month. Draft time. Man,
this is a big day, baby. It's coming up.
Man,
coming up, baby.
I can't wait. It's going to be fun. But we are out for this week, y'all. We will see you lovely and beautiful people next time. Peace, y'all.
Well.
This has been a presentation of the Break Media.